Imagine holding a simple 1-cent coin in your hand, only to realize it's worth a staggering. That's right, a penny has shocked the coin collecting world with its mind-blowing value. But what makes this particular penny so special? Stay tuned as we uncover its fascinating history, rare variations, and how you might have a fortune sitting in your pocket right now. Before we dive into what makes the New York *** worth millions, let's take a quick look at its history. Designed by E. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in to celebrate President Abraham Lincoln's centésima birthday. By 1975, the penny still featured Lincoln's bust on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, a design introduced in that year. The U.S. Mint produced pennies at 3 locations. However, hidden among the billions of pennies minted that year, a few rare coins emerged, coins that collectors today are willing to pay. So, what exactly makes some so valuable? It is what you need to look for. One of the main reasons a 1975 Lincoln penny can be worth a fortune is due to a rare. This occurs when the coin is struck twice, causing noticeable doubling in Lincolns. If you spot these details on a 1975 penny, you could be looking at a life-changing coin. Some 1975 pennies were accidentally struck on or even on foreign coin blanks. These errors make them highly desirable among collectors. One of these rare mistakes recently fetched when it comes to coin collecting: color matters. Meaning it has never been circulated and retains its original copper luster, is far rarer than brown or dull pennies. Coins graded are the ones that break auction records. Now, you might be wondering, do you have one of these? Here's how to check. Who knew a simple 1975 Lincoln penny could be worth? If you have a jar of old coins lying around, now's the time to check them. You might just hit the jackpot. If you found this video helpful, subscribe for more rare coin discoveries, and drop a comment below. What's the most valuable coin you've ever found? Until next time, happy treasure hunting. Imagine finding a simple penny in your pocket, only to realize it's worth. Yes, you heard that right. A single has turned the numismatic world upside down, setting a jaw-dropping record in the coin collecting market. But what makes this penny so incredibly valuable? Stay tuned as we uncover its fascinating history, unique features, and how you might just have a fortune sitting in your spare change. Has been an American staple since 1909, featuring the beloved decimosexto president, Abraham Lincoln, on the obverse. Though was minted in Denver, one of the 2 major facilities producing these coins, with the other being the Philadelphia Mint. In 1996, the Denver Mint struck over **6.5 billion pennies **. So what makes this one so special? Now, it is where things get exciting. This, and combined with this particular penny has a meaning. Some parts of Lincoln's face and the date have visible doubling due to a misalignment during the minting process. Additionally, this coin was struck on a *** bronze planchet ***, a metal composition that was discontinued in 1982. Most 1996 AD pennies are made from, but this rare error was mistakenly struck using an older bronze alloy, making it significantly heavier and unique. Experts believe only ***1 or 2 of these exist, making it a true unicorn in the world of coin collecting. In an electrifying auction event, this shattered expectations, fetching an astounding meaning. It was nearly flawless. The lucky buyer? A private collector who had been chasing this rarity for years. Now, you're probably wondering, could you have a valuable 1996 AD penny hiding in your collection? It is what to look for, ensuring it's from Denver. But this rare error penny weighs due to the bronze planchet. The higher the grade, the more valuable it is. If you spot a penny that looks untouched, it's worth checking out. Even if you don't find the ultra-rare $3.5 million penny, other 1996 AD Lincoln pennies can still be worth money. It is what some have sold for, so always check your spare change. You never know what treasure you might have. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to so you never miss an update on valuable coins. And hey, check your pockets, you just might be holding the next $1 million penny. Today's video, we'll dive into the history, rare errors, and the shocking value of this penny. Stick around, because you might have a hidden treasure in your collection. Was minted during a historic time in the United States. It was the year of America's wild quarters, half dollars. And dollar coins were redesigned to commemorate 200 years of independence. The humble Lincoln penny kept its classic design, featuring Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. However, not all 1976 pennies were created equal. Here are some of the most valuable ones to look for. Some 1976 pennies have a noticeable doubling in the lettering, particularly in Liberty and the date. Coins with strong doubling have been auctioned for tens of thousands of dollars, meaning part of the design is missing. It can be worth hundreds or even thousands depending on the percentage of the error. A rare batch of 1976 pennies was struck and had a special high relief finish. These rare versions have fetched high prices at auctions. Some 1976 pennies were mistakenly struck on silver or nickel planchets, making them incredibly rare. One such error coin was recently sold for at auction. Now, you must be wondering, how much are worth? Well, most 1976 pennies are only worth face value, but if you have one in the rarest versions tend to be those with no mint mark and unusual finishes. In recent years, collectors have been for rare pennies. One 1976 Lincoln penny with a wrong planchet error was authenticated and sold for a mind-blowing what? Because it was one of a kind, making it a collector's dream. Coin auctions, online marketplaces, and private collectors are for rare pieces. If you think you have a valuable, consider getting it graded by professional services like to confirm its authenticity and maximize its selling price. So, what do you think? Could you have a hiding in your change jar? Be sure to, because the next big discovery could be yours. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and let us know in the comments if you've ever found a valuable penny. Until next time, happy collecting. Have you ever thought a simple penny in your pocket could be worth a well? Buckle up, because today, we're diving into the incredible story of the 1990 Eddie Lincoln penny in today's market. Let's uncover the secrets behind this ultra-valuable penny and find out if you might have one hiding in plain sight. They has been a staple of American currency since 1909, when it was first introduced to honor the 100th anniversary of birth. Over the years, many variations and rare errors have made certain Lincoln pennies highly desirable among collectors. But what makes the Lincoln penny *** stand out from the rest? The 1990 Eddie penny was struck at the which is signified by E, located just below the year. While millions of these pennies were produced, only a handful possess the rare and mysterious characteristics that make them worth an unimaginable fortune. So, why is a simple 1990 Eddie penny turning heads in the numismatic world and commanding a price tag? The answer lies in a unique that only a few coins possess. Here are the key reasons why this penny is so valuable. Some 1990 Eddie pennies were accidentally struck using a but without the ese mint mark. This makes them as proof coins should never have a Denver mint mark. A select few 1990 Eddie pennies exhibit, making them stand out from regular strikes. These doubling errors can significantly based on how visible they are. Some specimens were mistakenly struck on, creating a rare variation that collectors crave. Remember, modern pennies are typically NC with a thin copper coating, but this one? Only a few 1990 Eddie pennies have survived, and nearly a top-graded penny in condition can fetch millions at major auctions. Now, here's the big question: could you be holding one of these $1 million pennies without even knowing it? That is how to check your 1990 Eddie penny like a pro. Look under bright light or use a magnifying glass to check for weigh your penny. A normal 1990 Eddie penny should weigh, but if your coin weighs, you might have a rare copper strike version. Examine the mint mark. If there's something unusual about the placement or it appears missing, that could be a sign of a valuable error. Get your coin professionally graded by top-tier grading companies that authenticate rare coins and help determine their true market value, fetched and eye-popping at auction. As collectors and investors continue to hunt for these rarities, values are expected to in the coming years. Even lower-graded versions of this coin can sell for so. What have we learned today? That may seem like an ordinary 1-cent piece, but for a lucky few, it could be the. If you have old pennies lying around, take a close look. You might just be sitting on a. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to for more amazing coin discoveries. And let me know in the comments, who knows, the next big discovery could be yours.